As of March 15th, there's been over 162,000 cases worldwide confirmed of the coronavirus, which has led to 6,065 deaths. Here in the US alone, there's been just over 3,000 confirmed cases, which has led to 62 deaths. Here in the US, our government is telling us to hunker down, stay inside, don't go out unless you really need to, practice social distancing, which means keep 3 feet away from people, avoid large groups of, say, 250 or more. These are all great tips, but how good are they for those of us who work in the service industry that come in constant contact with others every day? This is a conversation I would like to have with you, so please feel free to leave any thoughts or ideas in the comments below. Now, while I make a lot of food and product review videos here on YouTube, this is not my full-time job. I work full-time as a front desk agent at a local hotel here, and I come in contact with people from all over the world on a daily basis, hundreds of people. So how am I or others like me in this industry, whether you're a server or a bartender or you work in retail, how can we practice social distancing? How can we keep ourselves safe? We can't work from home. We still have to go to our jobs to live on, to have enough money to survive. But how do we stay safe in these jobs? For me, I work behind a front desk, so social distancing, keeping someone, say, 3 feet away from you, isn't always an option. With our desk, and someone standing in front of me, they're within 2 feet. Obviously, every time I touch a credit card, I touch cash, that person moves on to their room. I use sanitizer. I go to the bathroom and wash my hands as much as possible, but usually it's just constantly, after every transaction, using hand sanitizer. That's great, and it helps, but still, they're right there in front of me, within 2 feet, breathing on me. Obviously, if I hear someone coughing or anything, I'm gonna move back. But therein lies the problem: is how do you treat another individual that you think, is it just a cold? You don't want to be rude. You still got to be polite to people. For those of us in the service industry, but at the same time, we're trying to protect ourselves here also. So this is the problem that, myself, and I'm sure many of you out there who work in the service industry have to deal with, is how do you treat your customers? Sure, we're grateful for their business, that they're, purchasing an item from you, placing an order with you at a restaurant, or, staying with you in your hotel. But at the same time, there's a hint of resentment too. At least that's what I feel as, why are you here at this time? Do you really need to be staying in this hotel? Especially right now with schools out, I can't tell you how many people checked into the hotel yesterday with their kids because they want to use the pool and they go swimming and they're acting like nothing's going on. Is that how the majority of the society is acting right now? How do you feel? Am I overreacting? Are others like me who are running out? We're stocking up on toilet paper or paper towel or whatever you can find in the store because almost everything seems to be gone now. Are we overreacting, or are we doing the right thing? And those who are just pretending it's everyday life, let's go out, let's go shopping, let's go out to eat, let's go to the mall, let's go stay in a hotel for the weekend and go swimming in the pool with everyone else. Are they not taking this serious enough? That's, I guess, a question I'd like to have with you. How should we be reacting to this right now? Should we be taking this mildly, or just really, like the government's saying, hunkering down, staying inside, don't go out unless you really need to? So, that's a problem I deal with as a person in customer service is, you still want to be friendly to everyone, but every person I come in contact with is putting me in danger, is putting my family in danger, anyone else that I come in contact with danger, because if I catch the virus from said guest and then I pass it on, that's what I'm thinking about. I guess every time someone comes up to check in with me is, do they have it? Am I going to get it from them? Even though I'm trying to take as many precautions as I can, there's only so much you can do. You're still interacting with people. So I guess another question would be, if you are in the service industry, how are you handling it? Is there any tips or tricks or procedures that your job or you've implemented that helps, keep you safe, keep your family safe, keep your fellow workers safe by maybe lessening the interaction, distancing people without being rude? How are you doing it? What is something maybe you could share here on this channel and that we could all learn from? I think the thing we have to remember here with this coronavirus, this global pandemic, if you will, is the world we live in is a changed place. We can't do the things we did, say 2 or 3 weeks ago. I mean, it's changing every day. It's getting worse and worse. And I think, especially here in the US, I think we're just at the very beginning. I think it's going to get much worse as the testing becomes available, as we find out there's more and more cases and it's more widespread than we actually think it is right now. I think, we have to start living cautiously, living for others in mind too, not just ourselves. Because I know there's a lot out there. I saw it yesterday at the hotel. They had a pub crawl, and there was people high-fiving in the lobby and giving hugs, and not everyone, they knew each other. And I heard some say, I'm not worried about the coronavirus. Get in here and give me a hug. Because there's a lot of people that are just not taking it serious, or they think, if I get it, it's not really going to affect me. I'm not in that 20 percentile. I'm not over 65. I don't have to worry. Well, the problem is we have to start thinking about others, not just ourselves. Because if those people hugging in the lobby, one of them has it and they spread it to the other, and they go out and they meet someone else and they pass it to them, and that person doesn't know they have it, and they go meet with their parents who could be over 65 and pass it on to one of them, the things we do could have devastating effects on others. So we have to be aware of our surroundings and aware of others, that we're not just, the things that we do has effects on everybody. Everyone you come in contact with now, you could be affecting them in devastating ways. And that's why I think our government's telling us, stay home unless you really have to. Don't go out. Let's just wait this out. The more people stay home and not get out and interact, the better chance we have of squashing this virus quicker. Again, let me know your thoughts on this. Are you in with that group that, I'm not really worried about it? If I get it, I get it. I'm not going to change the way I live and let this virus affect me. Or do you, like myself, not so much the word take seriously, but think of others, Yeah, if I get it, I hope I would be fine, that it wouldn't have too much effect on me, but I worry about the others that I come in contact with, because you have no idea who you could give it to and how they're going to react to it. And, that's just something I don't think I'd hope most of you would be like, yeah, I don't want to put somebody else's life in danger. So for myself, unless I need to be outside, I guess if I go to eat, I'm going to be trying to just go to drive-thrus. I don't need to go into a restaurant and sit down and, do I need to go shopping? Like, I just went to the grocery store the other night and tried to get like 2 weeks worth of stuff. I know I'm probably going to have to go within 2 weeks, but I try to buy as much stuff as I could. And when I do go to the grocery store now, I go late at night, say 1 in the morning, when there's not many people there. And you're the only one down the aisle. I go to the self-checkouts, so I don't have to have that interaction with people and put myself or them in danger. And let me know any tips. Again, what are you doing? Are you taking it serious? Are you not? Are you practicing things? Are there things that you could teach me and others? Let me know in those comments below. Let's have a discussion here, and let's all try to get through this together, and hopefully we can all be safe and come out of this in the end and just get back to normal life again. So guys, I know this is a much more serious video than I usually do here. I usually try to have some fun, do some food and product reviews, taste new items that are out, and I will get back to that and try to keep things as light as possible. But I think we also need to have these discussions to help all of us through this. If we can learn from each other, that's great. So guys, please, Again, share anything you can in the comments below. Let's have a discussion. If you're new here and you want to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button, and we will talk again soon. Thank you.